E aí, pessoal, mais um episódio de Honkai Star Rail. Vamos ver agora o epílogo, pelo visto. Vamos ver no que nisso vai dar. Ok, não tá querendo.
So-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Hule.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against. At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation! You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianzhu. This is your fear.
You aim to instill terror within me. All of this is nothing but a phantom.
It's time to return to the pack Fei Shao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for Morrison, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice. You devoured the Crimson. You are worthy to become Morrison's warhead.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Morrison to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the Morrison. They would rather place their hopes of survival in an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Morrison like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths. And I
Então vamos lá.
Your healer, Jojo, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your rage. I told him before that the only way to save you would be in my hands. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage. Your doubt will be swept from your mind like dust, and your fear will naturally disappear.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
That's right. We all are so similar after all. We're both monsters that were born for war and die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, oxygen and poison are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these truths, and the poison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Shenzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Shenzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Helen. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly. We can do it. We can escape. Nirgal, run with me.
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
The light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Luck's arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skybow that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. And the gods who never bleed nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals. Then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I were similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a greater wilderness for Borison to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. And then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a shell.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Uma última batalha? Exatamente, uma última batalha.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed. I once managed strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Fei Xiao!
Segura firme.
Disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule!
Na verdade, a gente tá sem healer. A gente vai perder isso aqui.
A wolf lurks in the heart of every forest and foxy.
Deixa eu perder isso aqui porque não tem healer, meu Deus. Não vai ter como a gente ganhar. Meu Deus. Esquece, a gente perdeu. Já era, perdemos, meu Deus.
I swear to be the Emperor.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! I've dishonored.
A gente perdeu por causa desse time horrível, meu Deus.
And your life will be stolen.
Só aceita.
And you shall live forever!
Mudar a equipe. Meu Deus, isso aqui. Isso aqui já era. Usa facial aqui, troca, né? Vamos colocar facial em primeiro. Yankin cai fora, volta a Bailu, adiciona Bailu.
Leave none standing!
Vamos descer a Topaz. Ou melhor, vamos descer a Firefly. Vamos ver se a Firefly tá boa o suficiente pra esse time. Se der errado, deu errado. Iniciar o desafio. Vamos lá. Não dava pra ganhar desse jeito.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures of loud. I once knew storm and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Face out!
Disguises and showed you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule!
A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar, said and foxy. The moment you grow, it will devour you. That won't do.
Let me pin your like fireflies to a flame until everything burns to ashes!
Segura firme.
Time to show you! What's in your prescription?
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seas ablaze!
Beauty is eternal. Till I see that I will protect all beauty.
Vai lá.
This is more than a battle.
Exatamente.
Your move, Hule.
Não sei não, hein. Isso aqui não me parece promissor. Segura firme.
And your life will be stolen. And you shall live forever!
Segura.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Nossa, não vai curar a tempo.
Wants to devour me. It will first have to beg for my mercy. Let me tend your wounds.
Segura firme. Vamos curar aqui o Argente. Segura firme.
pierces your skin. This only sensation I have experienced for 700 years. Pain!
Forever triumphant.
Eu não sei como é que funciona isso aqui.
Victory is inevitable.
Realmente não foi.
Claim victory for myself. Fangs and claws have grown dull.
Não, dá só um tapinha. Segura firme.
My oath is to a solitary rose. Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
And
Passa, Cora.
Support received.
Make your move, Hule. That won't do. I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Não sei como é que isso funciona ainda, de verdade, tá? Mas estão tentando.
My guiding light. Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty.
Envelop the earth!
Segura firme.
Support received.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Firefly Type 4 in position set to the seas of flame!
Au.
Attack detected!
My oath is to a solitary foe, wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Appointed your prescription!
My gratitude is yours.
This is more than a battle. Fight to land!
Vai, passa. Não,
Make your move, Hule.
não foi o suficiente.
Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Let me tend your wounds!
Ah,
I swear to
mata.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Passa, machado. Agora é torcer pelo melhor. Tapinha. Ok.
Beauty is eternal. Till I will protect all beauty.
Au. Agora vai fer... Agora vai ser difícil. Eita, 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 eita.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Isso não vai ser, não vai dar bom não. Segura firme. Firme.
that won't do. I swear to be the
Aqui, essa aqui.
Forever triumphant!
Passa o machado.
Victory is inevitable! Appointed your prescription!
My gratitude is yours. Beauty is eternal.
Let me tend your wounds!
Segura firme.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas of flame!
Queima.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Ok, tentamos.
I swear.
Fez um dano legal, mas deu pra segurar. Vamos lá, ter nessa cabeça.
Victory is inevitable! Fight to land!
Make your move, Hule.
See the doctor?
Beauty is eternal. I will protect all
Segura
beauty.
firme.
Firefly Type 4 set to the seas of flame! Attack detected!
Segura firme. Firme. Não é uma boa ideia, mas tudo bem.
Time to show what's in your
Segura firme.
Gratitude is yours.
This is more than a battle. Fight to win!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
You're falling apart on your own.
Till I will protect all beauty.
That won't do.
Sam in position.
Ouch.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Segura firme.
Your move, Lay.
Ok, isso não vai.
Let me tell your wound!
Isso não vai prestar.
That won't do. I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Segura firme.
Like fireflies, until everything burns to ashes! Fire will take hold in position.
My hope is to a solid close. Wretched and fleeting.
E aí a gente reduz aqui tudo. Tem que quebrar tudo.
Beauty.
Get it, Doctor?
That won't do.
This is more than a battle. Set to the seas ablaze!
Au.
Top what's in your prescription!
My gratitude is yours.
Ah, quando a gente escolhe o time correto, dá certo.
Fight to win!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Let me tend your wounds!
Beauty is eternal.
Acho que eu vou dessa vez vou encerar pra usar o completo dele. Acho que talvez seja o suficiente. Segura firme.
Get it, Doctor?
Segura firme.
That won't do.
Wretched and fleeting.
Agora isso deu isso o suficiente pra bater e matar. Pior que não.
Game ends here. Apart on your own. Mighty light of the heavens, woke in my heart. Come to me. We shall conquer as one.
KO.
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake. like to hear their explanations.
Vamos lá.
Welcome, Miss Lingshaw. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look? All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self. Don Hung, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it? I didn't come here with Miss Lingshaw today to reminisce. Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the Preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borisons' escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling prison. That marked-up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauron, you have a similar map in your possession. This pill.
Is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Vidyadhara.
That's right. Are you surprised? After all, both of you were sent here by the Seat of Divine Foresight as messengers to hear my confession, weren't you? Ever since the sedition of Imbibidor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us Preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Don Hum, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin. But Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist. The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Lingsha, Don Hung, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. the situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors, because both parties ultimately share the same interests.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests?
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma. The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation. Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers and would not need to worry about casualties. Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can achieve this.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it.
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Danheng and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Luofu's High Elder?
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield. It's ridiculously pitiful.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We are all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. Vidyadhara rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Dan Heng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I have long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Uau, uma última batalha? Sim, uma última batalha, vamos lá.
Do whatever it takes. Make sure they
Tá, esse aqui vai ser um pouquinho mais fácil. Eu acho, pelo menos.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Segurar firme. Meu Deus, é uma healer praticamente, o Lingsha.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Marafissa se curando. O bom de ter matado os dois juntos é que isso já resolve o problema.
You still don't understand.
Vamos ver o que isso aqui faz.
Never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The truth burns clear as everything in this world is bleeding. Top what's in your prescription!
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Yeah.
Still waters of oblivion.
I have something for you.
Carrega.
Again.
Oh, let me tend your wounds. Allow me to protect.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
Au.
Need a doctor? Time to cleanse the filth.
Still waters of oblivion.
Time for an overhaul.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Não, não foi o suficiente pra matar os dois. Calma aí. Segura um pouco.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
You won't get away.
Agora sim.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Yeah.
Another journey
The
begins.
truth, everything in this world is bleeding.
Destined for oblivion.
Bom.
I have something for you.
Não, segura mais um pouco.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
Free will, open. Still waters of oblivion.
Segura. Não, vai. Vai na fé.
Let me tend your wounds. Yeah.
Another
The
journey
truth
begins.
burns everything in this world is bleeding.
I weep for the departed.
Segura firme, 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 firme. Matou aí.
Dragon Lady, are you all right? I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the sage queller of the Feng Hu. Her hatred for the evil. I'm sure she will make a just decision.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lafu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors, that's quite an overestimation. Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield. Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Sky Splitter. The bloodshed at the War Dance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps, even before my trial, your impeachment will have you in dire straits first.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Sky Splitter only used to cloud next. And just moments ago, Hule was executed by the Cloud Knights.
Voltamos. Esse episódio tá bem longo. Mas tudo bem. Quê? Estou atuando, né?
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death? Hey, can't you play some normal games with Dragon Lady?
Socorro, zumbi!
Used. All right, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters.
The infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves. Oh, come back and visit me when you have time.
Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus, okay?
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Huleis with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yenshing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my behalf.
Ok, depois a gente continua aqui, tá? Glória aos dragões e até o próximo vídeo.